Welcome, champions of enthusiasm and ambition. In today's video, we will see 1 million weak yet merciless monsters, ready to destroy everything in their path. Fight furiously against one of the most wild creatures in the entire world. Prepare for an epic show. But before all of that, we need to see the history of the strongest fighters in the world. Let's see the fight between two heroes who think they are the strongest.
3, 2, 1, fight!
As our proud hero continues his journey, defeating his strongest opponent yet, he leaves the area. Our hero, posipaka137, wasn't aware that there are monsters who are way more dangerous than him. Easy! Saitama was believed to be the strongest amongst all fighters. posipaka137, being the egoistic zombie he is, couldn't let the new fighter dethrone him. They both hated each other and wanted the other one to die. This will be a battle between life and death. Let their battle for glory begin. posipaka137 versus Saitama. We got one of our journalists to interview posipaka137 and reveal his secret to success.
What's the reason you fought so hard, posipaka137?
Posipaka137 couldn't have asked for a better life. He had everything he ever wanted. But one night, while he was hanging out with his fans, something tragic was bound to occur. A silent, yet deadly assassin needed only one well-placed shot to end posipaka137's career. As the crowd of zombies rushed to posipaka137, the assassin had already fled from the scene. Sherlock managed to dethrone posipaka137 and successfully escape before getting caught. His mission was complete. Sherlock was always disrespected and bullied in his youth. He had no friends except for Saitama. Saitama was the one who taught Sherlock how to defend himself and told him to start training. Sherlock took this very seriously. As weeks have passed, posipaka137's followers have spent hours looking for clues. They eventually found out who was the man behind this tragedy. They found Sherlock's hideout, and one night, they unexpectedly attacked it. Sherlock swiftly responded to their attack, firing arrows back and forth. Screams were all over the field, but deep inside, Sherlock knew that there are way too many of them. After a few minutes, the zombies have entered Sherlock's base. He stuffed them up with arrows. He fought back bravely. But then he realized that the only winning move for him was to use his athletic skills and run away, and so he did. He ran as far as he could. That night, Sherlock managed to escape from justice. He knew that they would find him sooner or later, he knew. Sherlock started looking for a better and more peaceful place, where he could gather all the power he ever needed. It took him a very long time. He was crossing deep forests and high mountains, day and night. He ate whatever he could hunt with his bow. At the same time, posipakas from all over the world gathered together in order to find Sherlock, the murderer of the best posipaka. They noticed a majestic castle far in the distance, and thus they marched towards it. At the same time, Sherlock noticed the same castle. His curiosity took over his mind. The posipaka squad was getting closer and closer to the castle. They had no idea that Sherlock is very close to them. As posipakas entered the city, they started destroying everything in their path, because the locals didn't tell them about Sherlock. Sherlock came shortly after, but it was already too late, as he saw the armored and equipped posipakas kill innocent people. Sherlock knew that he can't handle all posipakas with his current gear, so he went exploring around the city, and then he found a mineshaft. It didn't look abandoned. He found a group of skeletons, who had far better equipment than him. They looked like they were drunk. Sherlock used this to his advantage, and offered them a trade. He gave them a big stack of useless papers, which he called treasure maps. Sherlock expected to get some equipment for those maps. The skeletons, who were called Warriors of Light, accepted his deal, and told him that he can take one of their armor sets. Sherlock didn't even hesitate, and rushed to the armor stands. Sherlock put his new armor on, feeling way more protected than usual. Sherlock sprinted back to the main city, feeling confident in his fighting capabilities. He started taking posipakas one by one, before getting attacked by the whole team of posipakas. With every arrow that landed in posipakas' faces, Sherlock felt more motivated, and posipakas felt more desperate. Sherlock took down the last posipaka that wanted to kill him. The night became more silent, and Sherlock emerged victorious against all odds.
Fast forward into the present. There was Kronar The Sherlock who kenneth boss average Viklik Podanak duel 1v1. King Sherlock versus boss average.
3, 2, 1, fight!